think?
Hi everybody, I'm
Let's
Seamus.
take a look around, see if there's anything we can use.
I'm Randy.
Alrighty.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Chris, and we're hanging out with Bill.
We're playing Mass Effect 1 again.
Yes.
Randy's here, and it's the past or something.
I'm Joel Shepard, and this is my favorite shithole on the Citadel.
We're here on Novaria.
Where's the elevator at?
Something just happened. Yeah. There are no. Fortunately, we passed the only elevator in the game already.
At least our president is still a
Anything else in
Turian.
here? Oh God.
So, I forget. Okay, we came here, we asked Bill for a car, and he said he's got parts for a car that we can fix up. But we have, I suppose, I don't think I heard the dialogue, but I'll bet how this goes is, you need to run around and fight zombies to get all the car parts. Is that what we're doing? After you're done
Yes.
headbutting Ellie in the hip,
Oh, the map got
While
picked
you-
up.
I take it by the
Hey,
fact
a
you said
training
run around
manual.
and killing zombies means that Josh is not playing this game correctly, because this is a game about running around and avoiding zombies.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
is that really how you? I mean, doesn't that leave zombies behind you if you mess up? You get swarmed.
Well, it's
Not
not like
typically.
Left 4 Dead, where the game suddenly blows a vuvuzela and summons all the zombies to attack you.
Found everything you need.
We're good.
No, it is possible to play this game as a stealth game, even including the zombie segments. Its combat really is a fallback.
Well, the
Got it.
stealth mechanics aren't very fantastic.
Across to the other building.
Like I said, you have exactly one tool for stealth, and it's a noisemaker, and you can only carry one of them at a time.
What you should have done was just left them back there.
You weren't kidding about him.
Let me take a look around up here.
I love Bill. I love most of the tertiary characters in this
Go ahead,
game.
take whatever you want.
He does a bad job of introducing himself. That thing where he handcuffs a little kid, boy, he makes a bad first impression to the player.
I mean, he's out there, but
What kind of trouble are you in?
He's not evil. He's just not a
Just
people
job.
person.
Simple drop off.
he's also kind of damaged.
Yeah.
Haha. Fuck you too.
Like, he's recently gone through something of a terrible breakup in the post-apocalypse, which I imagine most people would not
Yeah.
take
Do you know
well.
this guy?
Where are we going, Bill?
My other safe house. More of an armory.
Wait, I thought we were gonna fix up a car.
We? You know how to fix
Bill, just
No, Elliot, you need it.
Ellie's pointing out all the plot holes.
that side I don't ever go to.
That would be great if you had a game where one of the sidekicks is always asking, like, where one of the sidekicks is basically me, and everywhere you go, they're like, well, what do these people eat, and how does this work, and who left all these guns here? This doesn't make any sense. You imagine they would be worse than Claptrap. Like,
And that
everybody would want to
character
kill them.
would need an Ellis counterpart that just goes, oh, bunch of guns over here.
go inside.
I'd prefer it would be like Scooter from
Get
Borderlands. It's like,
decide your place of
You
thing.
didn't answer my question about Tess.
Words.
get your guns here, y'all.
You were inseparable.
She's busy.
I love Scooter.
Sure. Busy. Sounds to
Well, that wasn't very nice.
might be trouble in paradise.
I do love that though. Like, even little bits of dialogue, as gruesome as the murder just was. Like,
Yeah.
Tess is busy, just trying to bury it.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want he wants to keep those feelings way, way down there. And they're so casual about it. Like, after 20 years, yeah, everybody would be casual about this stuff.
So,
Like,
why don't you fix
20
one of
years
these
ago,
cars?
people were like, oh, I just had to cut a guy's head off yesterday. I'm really freaked out about it. I like threw up this morning. I'm just not feeling right. And, at 20 years later, you're like, all right, I'm going to cut this head off.
Can't even begin to think what the inside
Spot
of the
me while
engine
I do
blocks
it.
look like. Only ones making new car batteries are the military.
Oh, great. You pissed off all the dudes. The director's here. He's come to ruin everything. Were you gonna shoot Bill, or are you just gonna... that's
No,
not
Bill
quite
is
melee
Bill is a
weapon.
lover, not a fighter.
Would you... Oh my god. We could do the doing the things, thing doing, and Bill's gonna die. No, god damn it. Well... Bill has shown to be the most competent of competent
He lives
people.
here for 20 years killing zombies on his own. You show up and suddenly he can't remember how to use a gun.
It'd be like if Father Gregory is like walking you through, and in the middle of talking to you, he just suddenly gets face-huggered, or not face-huggered, what do they call him, Half-Life? Head crab. He gets head crab.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Alien, so facehugger is sort of the default thing I'm going to call head crabs for a little while.
Why am I the only person that can't hold off one of these clickers when they get into point-blank range?
You mean the only person that can?
All right.
No, can't.
Oh, I see what you
Everybody
mean.
else.
Yeah.
They
Has
can.
this-
They don't die immediately. I die instantly.
Yeah, everybody else, even Ellie, can like hold a clicker at bay.
Now he's talking to me.
Unless you're playing as Ellie, in which case she dies just
Bill?
like everybody else, or like Joel does anyway.
Although this, to the developers, if you're listening, this is not a suggestion to have them die quickly when they get swarmed. just want to make that clear. We're just commenting that that's kind of funny, not suggesting that they insta-die. Oh my goodness.
You picked
This
a hell of a
probably
place
used to be
hold
a
up,
really
didn't you?
pretty town.
You know, as bad as those things are, at least they're predictable.
We're still outside of, like, Boston or whatever, right?
You have all
Yeah, we're still in Massachusetts.
What does that mean?
The funny thing about I'm
see if that
used
gate's
to
gonna hold 'em?
Pennsylvania where when you leave town, it's just when you get way out of town, it's just wilderness. I mean, you can go for a long time without seeing a town. In New England, of course, it's a little weird because the instant you leave one town, you're entering another, and there's like hardly any wilderness buffer between them. It's very hard to get anywhere where you can't see a building. Where that's super easy in Pennsylvania.
My favorite part of being in New England actually was as soon as you leave a town, they build like these big tree buffers so you can't see the next town. And it's like
Yeah.
3 trees deep, and then you're immediately in another town.
Yeah, that's exactly
You
what I'm
close the
talking
door?
about. Like, you just, this little buffer of trees between the towns, and then you're into the next one. So it feels kind of like Pennsylvania, but except
Gear up.
where somebody edited out the big gap between the towns.
I need a gun.
It's like all the towns built little palisade walls with actual trees.
No.
Keep the zombies out.
Stay here.
Fine. Just wait around for you two to get me killed.
Well, this goes on record as the worst fucking job you've ever taken.
Yeah, it's up there.
How in the hell is Tess okay with this suicide mission?
It's actually her idea.
Really? Well, the broad's not as smart as I thought she was. But, fuck her. Seriously, you gotta take that kid back to where
It
you
is
found her.
interesting. He never actually tells Bill
And
that
send her packing,
Tess
let her
is
find her
dead.
own way. But let me
Does
I figured
Bill
he could
ever
figure it
tell us-
out.
once upon a
Yeah,
time,
and does Bill ever
had
tell us
somebody
that his
that I
partner,
cared about.
I mean, spoiler, Bill had a partner and he
Partner.
died. And
Somebody
that's one of
had
the
to look
reasons
after.
Bill is out here alone.
Well, he's telling him right now.
Oh,
in this
there
world,
we
that
go.
sort of
Like
shit
literally
means
right
one
when you
thing.
said partner, he
Get
said
you
partner,
killed.
and it was great.
That's
You know
funny.
what?
So everybody's gonna be laughing
Why
at you
the fuck
now in the
up?
comments.
I realize
See,
it's
but
gotta
the
be
subtext
tough
of that conversation is he's
Kill
aware that Tess got
Green
killed,
light
and is also
bullshit.
talking about
It is just
his
like-
partner, and whose name escapes me.
Hey!
But it's
What I
like, you
said,
know,
you wouldn't
he
walk down the
is
steps.
somebody who lost
What I
somebody
said.
and has moved on and is trying to tell Joel to move on.
Stupid pile.
Don't touch. God damn it. You keep babysitting long enough, and eventually it's gonna blow up in your
Bill.
face.
Can we please just get on with it?
Yeah, we got a shotgun.
Let's get on with it.
That is actually really important.
Well, it's the first point in the game where it feels like you can actually just go to town and win fights outright.
Before we go any further, I got something I gotta show you.
What you got?
Which sort of makes you wonder why Joel didn't have one to begin with, and why he was messing around with that stupid pistol.
Because his guns got stolen, remember?
That's right, that's right. I totally forgot about that. That's the weird thing about watching video games an hour at a time, once a week, is that sometimes the plot elements... Like, if I had played through this game instead of just watching it, stuff like that would stick a lot better.
So here, Bill tells us how to use sorcery to make context-sensitive proximity bombs that don't blow up if we're nearby them, but blow up if, you know, zombies or, like, other people we don't like are nearby them.
That thing looks
Billy's
brutal, though.
basically
It's got,
a
like...
wizard.
That thing has, like, scissors sticking out of it. It's like, wait a minute. There's, like, 20 shivs in here. Screw this thing. I want 20 shivs.
You just use it as a reusable shiv. You just, like, every time you attack someone, you hit someone with, like, a different edge of the
Yes, and they all break off one at a time. But it only takes up one inventory slot instead of 20.
Yeah. So rather than just having, like, a decent Bowie knife, you just have that. Alright, we need, Damn, we do not have a lot of parts. Are there any more parts around here?
Just sitting here.
Actually, my work.
Because I would like to upgrade some of the guns, too, but...
You know what you need?
More important,
you need a clonosaur.
You need a what?
Kid, I swear to God.
Clonosaur. Never mind, it's an MST joke.
I don't need any of your shit. Trust me.
Like a hawk.
Yep. I know where Ellie is. She's over there somewhere. Ooh, a coffee machine. Next to a bunch of beer bottles.
I love coffee.
I'm glad to know
Even
that
when
they're still getting
Rutskarn
their
isn't
supplies from
here.
Colombia.
All right.
It's funny because sometime later, Joel actually... Oh, shit. Well, I guess I can carry 2 pistols now. Joel actually comments that he misses coffee.
I totally forgot about that, and you're absolutely right.
It took me a minute to remember that coffee cannot be grown in this part of the world. It is physically impossible to get coffee.
No, that's
I'm totally
stupid
like I've totally
here.
wrapped my head around the idea of no electricity, no running water. But then what? No coffee? Are you? That's
Yeah.
weird. You cannot get coffee, no matter what. You could be king of Boston, and you can't get coffee.
Is this a decent climate for growing tea either? I don't think it really is.
No, tea's pretty picky
No,
too.
we
where it
can
wants to
grow tobacco and like
trade it with
trade it with the zombie empire of Nigeria for coffee.
So Randy, how long ago did you play through Last of Us? Did you play it when it was like fresh and new, or a little bit after that?
I played it the month it came out. I actually feel like a monster because I told my like 12-year-old nephew, 11-year-old nephew about it and how cool it was. And so he told his dad, and they got it, and then my nephew had just terrible nightmares after playing it.
Time to sack
Oh
up.
man,
Oh,
you were a
sad.
bad uncle, or an awesome uncle. I'm not sure.
My son isn't scared of anything except zombies. He gets really
Steal stuff
scared
from
of
his room.
zombies. He will if he comes over and I'm playing any kind of a zombie game, which has happened a lot in the past couple years. I'm sure everybody's noticed. He won't watch it. He'll walk away. Like, he's not afraid of violence. He'll watch me blow guys away in Borderlands, and it doesn't seem to affect him or upset him. But any zombies, he can't watch Left 4 Dead or anything.
Did I not? Oh, Shivmaster got ungotten too because of the damn.
So how does he feel about vampires?
I don't think.
Yeah, can we do
mine's
I Am
vampires.
Legend, or the Omega Man, or any of the really shitty I Am Legend movies?
There's a school.
Or
You know,
Nazca.
the original
Ready?
I Am Legend was pretty good.
We're talking
Vincent
about the
Price.
1945 movie or the book.
The movie.
Man,
Yeah, come on. You don't need to be looking.
Why would anybody read a book?
I've seen worse.
Why would you even ask that question, Joshua?
I actually haven't seen the very first I Am Legend movie. And I own the Will Smith one on Blu-ray, which has the other ending, the one that's like more book-ish.
No, that's still terrible.
It's not. Well, it's way better than the ending that they had.
What was the problem
is
with the
another
ending
part
that
of the
they
game.
had? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Let's talk about the game.
This is another part of the game that I did entirely stealth-based when I played, doing like what Josh just did,
Okay,
throwing a
Bill,
bottle.
what the hell are you? He ran up to it. Hit it.
Pissed it off. He's like the worst Left 4 Dead partner ever, where he like attracts some monster and then refuses to fight it. Oh my goodness.
It is actually really
What
good
the-
though when your NPCs do this during stealth scenes because for whatever reason the way the game was designed, NPCs do not attract aggro. You'll notice that after
Yeah.
he attacked that zombie, it wasn't aggroed, it was just swinging around like they do when they hear noise.
Yeah. So, and it didn't attract all the zombies, which shooting does. So yeah, I guess he gets a few hits on the zombie and then lets you finish it off. I suppose that works.
Did that even attract that guy? Whatever.
Can you pick a brick up after you use it, or does it is it expended?
No, it breaks.
It breaks, of course, because everybody knows how bricks will just shatter when they land in tall grass. Into powder. They're just completely, you can't reuse them.
Well, they're chalk bricks. Boston in the future is made of chalk.
Actually, you have to think about it. It's been a long time since bricks were made. Like, they're not making bricks in this society, so all of these bricks are at least probably around 100 years old.
I still think that maybe some of them might be able to survive an impact with grass.
It's fair.
Desperately low on the shivs. So we're gonna do this.
That sounds like a disease.
Well, why not just walk by it?
I just because they freak out when you get close enough to them.
Oh, you got a
I hit
kiss.
I hit the melee attack button with my insta-kill thing. He blocks it and immediately eats me. What the fuck? No, well, I got all my shivs back, which is good.
Does it
Shivmaster,
refill
this
your
is-
shivs for dying?
No,
Well,
we
I
lost
went
all of
back
our
to
shivs when Bill went crazy.
Oh, I see.
Well, because defending yourself instantly breaks a shiv, even if you have the Shivmaster perk that allows your shivs to. See, my shivs now have a health bar. Like, I have 3 shivs, but my shiv that I'm using right now is missing 1 bit.
Oh, so it's reusable.
If you
for a
defend
certain amount of
yourself
time.
from these things with shivs, will you walk away? Go that way.
I have to wonder why they don't piss each other off, just hearing each other make sounds. Do they ever, like, one of them, you know, bumps into something, pisses off the other zombies, and they all come to check it out, and they all just wander around the area angrily trying to figure out what made the sound?
They're chasing you, Bill. You better freak out and machete them ineffectually.
But Bill is the
important.
stealthiest fat man I've ever seen. Or the fattest stealthy man I've ever seen. I don't know which.
Fucking scary.
Hold up. I got a key for that gate.
I'm just gonna talk loudly here right next to this.
No,
Yep,
he just starts
exactly.
talking. Like, so the game designers must assume
can we close
that
this
you
gate?
shot your way. Yeah, don't close it. Then the zombies would be stuck in there. That wouldn't be nice. Well, these are free-range zombies, actually. We don't pen them up here in this town.
I thought I could close this gate. Maybe not.
That's really stupid that you can't.
Runners!
Is there anything back here? No.
Watching Bill duck walk around, oh my goodness. That's even worse than watching Joel duck walk. As a 43-year-old man, I gotta say, duck walking is something
wow.
I can do for about 9 seconds.
That guy just fell over.
The idea
That did not
these
look like
guys
it
are
should have
just-
been a kill. You
If they
hit his
haven't
foot.
spotted you yet, and you hit him with an arrow, it'll insta-kill them regardless. It's...
Oh, okay.
surprise
Clicker, 'cause
multiplier.
Clickers are bullshit.
There's nothing better than catching a zombie completely unaware when it wasn't expecting it.
Okay, keep at it.
Wow, whole skull just got crushed. I don't remember that being a thing.
Zombie heads are made of like plywood or whatever, balsa wood.